Okay, today for you younger set, we're going to talk about rounding. So rounding is when we take a number to the closest 10 or 100 or 1,000. We can really round any number to any place. And we're going to practice just rounding to the tens place today. So I want you to imagine counting by tens, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Those are the numbers we're going to be rounding to. So the first number we're going to round is 15. So I want you to write down a 15 and then to draw a mountain above it. So you're drawing a mountain like this. Okay, so draw a mountain above your 15. Now on one side of the mountain on the left, we're going to put the number on the number line, counting by tens, that would be below 15. So 10 would be below 15, and if I'm counting by tens, the next 10 would be 20, and that would be above 15. Now, on the top of the mountain, in between 10 and 20, would be the 15. So it's the top of the mountain. So I want you to imagine that you had a ball. So I've got a ball here, and I was pushing it. And so if I pushed it, if I let go of it on the left side of the mountain, it would just end up rolling right back down. Now, if I could just get it to the tippy top of the mountain, it could roll all the way down the other side. So when you're rounding, if you make it as high as the 4 in the ones place, like 14, you're going to round back down to 10. But if you can just crest the mountain, make it to the top where the 15 is, you can roll back down the other side. So 15 would be at the top, so it would end up rolling down the other side, and it would round to 20. So let's take another number here. So now I've got the number 47. So you set up your mountain. On the left would be 40, because 40 is below 47 counting by tens. And on the right, we're going to put 50, because 47 comes between 40 and 50. Now the top of the mountain, you're going to put the number in the middle, which is 45. Now, thinking about that 47, that's interesting. I'm getting some interesting little circles here. So the 47, I want to draw a circle or an X or something where the 47 would go. It wouldn't go on the left of the mountain because it's not between 40 and 45. It would go on the right of the mountain, somewhere in between the 45 and the 50. Doesn't matter exactly where. Now imagine that we let go of that little ball right there. It's going to roll down to the 50. So 47 rounds up to 50, rounds over to 50, because it is closer to 50. So let's try another number. So we're going to set up a rounding mountain for 93. So on the left of the mountain will be 90, and on the right of the mountain will be 100, and in the middle would be 95. So imagine where 93 would be. You could just like put an X. I think 93 is going to be about right there. So looking at your mountain, you can see, okay, it makes sense that it's going to roll to the 90. Okay, so if it had made it to the top, it could have gone down to the 100, but it didn't, so it's rounding to the 90. Okay, so now I'm going to be rounding the number 4, which comes between 0 and 10 on the number line. 5 would be in the middle, so 4 would come somewhere around here. So you can see that's actually going to round to 0. So a lot of times I just leave one-digit numbers alone because it's not much help when something rounds to 0. Okay, so we're going to do some quick practice problems to see if you can draw the mountains on your own and round the numbers up and down. So go ahead and write a 43 on your paper or on your whiteboard. You can pause it in between when I put this solution up so that you can do it on your own. So I would pause it now and then do it on my own. So we draw our mountain. On the left is 40, on the right is 50, and in the center would be 45. So then we imagine where the 43 would go, and it would go on this side of the mountain on the left, so it's going to round to 40. Okay, next number, so set up for 57 and pause the video. Okay, you should have drawn your mountain. You put 50 on the left, 60 on the right, 55 goes in the center, and then we figure out where we think the 57 would go. So it's going to go somewhere over there. So this one's going to round to 60. Okay, the next one. So set it up for 24 and pause the video. So draw your mountain. 20 on the left, 30 on the right. Oh, that should be a 3, not a B. It's not really helpful. So 35, 25. Sorry, need to pay more attention. So 24 would go close to the 25, but not quite. So it would round to 20.